Welcome to our video on gateway cloning, the two-step cloning system trademarked by Thermo Fisher Scientific. This video covers 5 tips to improve your success using the gateway cloning technique. A general advantage of gateway cloning is its high throughput and relative speed. Once your entry clones are built, assembling them into different expression clones relies on the same reaction, no matter which destination vectors you are using. Tip 1. Buy it. You can save time by sourcing your input sequences from one of many well-characterized collections. Several libraries offer thousands of sequence-verified cDNA clones that you can use. Most of these open reading frame clones, or ORFs, arrive in an entry clone that contains @L1 and @L2 sites for easy transfer to the destination vectors of your choice. Tip 2. When you need to make your own entry clone, use SnapGene to design @B primers and verify your gateway cloning strategy. SnapGene will automatically design @B primers for PCR and transfer of an insert into a donor vector. If required, SnapGene can also simulate addition of @B sites via adapter primer. Researchers frequently use gateway cloning to build constructs for expression in vivo or in vitro. Use SnapGene to validate your cloning strategy and confirm correct placement and alignment of a gene in a destination vector. Tip 3. Pay attention to quantities. Molar ratios are essential for successful gateway reactions. Purchased gateway donor vectors are provided at 150 nanograms per microliter, equivalent to roughly 50 femtomoles per microliter. The recommended molar ratio is 1:1. The product literature provides a valuable equation for mass to molarity conversion, but there are plenty of biocalculators on the web. Molar ratios for LR reactions to build expression clones depend on the number of elements in the LR reaction. To move one fragment into a destination vector, use a 1:1 molar ratio. To perform a multi-site gateway LR reaction, the ratios vary. Consult the manual to verify the ratio required for your multi-site gateway reaction. Tip 4. Pay attention to the time. One of the many conveniences of the gateway reactions is that they are robust at room temperature. While not officially a gateway enzyme, topo-TA cloning is a convenient way to generate an entry clone. Topo-TA cloning takes the least time. You can get plenty of colonies after 5 to 15 minutes of incubation. However, exceptionally long inserts may require as long as an hour. 1 hour is recommended for BP clonase incubation. However, if you are getting poor yields, consider extending the time. LR clonase takes longer, particularly if you are performing multi-site gateway cloning. You can allow these reactions to incubate overnight to improve cloning efficiency. Another handy tip is to minimize the post-heat shock incubation after your LR reaction. Since ampicillin is a bacteriostatic antibiotic, cells do not need maximal expression to survive. Selection against the CCD genes is so strong that any disruptions in these genes allows growth, even if LR recombination has not occurred, resulting in undesired background colonies. Reducing post-heat shock growth seems to reduce the frequency of these background colonies. Tip 5. Combine your BP and LR reactions. When cloning a PCR product for gateway expression, you can save time and money if you skip the transformation and isolation steps after your BP clonase reaction to create your entry clone. Instead, combine your @B modified PCR product with P donor and your chosen expression vector, and incorporate both BP clonase and LR clonase. Then select for ampicillin resistance to identify LR clonase recombinants. However, if you plan on testing your gene in more than one destination vector, it might be better to create and sequence verify your entry clone. This will guarantee that related experiments are based on the same molecular clone. To learn more about molecular cloning, visit snapgene.com.